I don't know where will be better. Probably up there. Maybe here. I have no idea. First time ever trying to stream this game. I think I have to be relatively close when I talk to this microphone to make it sound much better. But I'm not even sure if y'all can hear me right now. So what I gotta do is go to my own stream and listen to it for a second. So if you'll permit me that. Yes. I just, I don't know if it takes a while or what, bro. Like, I'm trying to look up this stream. Well, let me close everything and then try to open it. There we go. Close all right. Everything and then try to open it. Okay. Well, I heard my own voice. So I heard what I needed to hear. Okay. So I'm playing this because fuck Mortal Kombat, dude. I love Mortal Kombat, like the franchise, but I do not love Mortal Kombat 1 in the state the game was released. Like, I'm not going to unlock a skin. I'm not going to use any of my dragon crystals. I'm not going to do any of that. Because I don't want you to think what you released was any bit good or worthy of my time and effort. Because frankly, it wasn't. And, like, I would be embarrassed if I worked at a studio that released that game and somebody was like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'd be like, oh, I work for a gaming studio. And they'd be like, oh, cool, which one? I'd be like, you know, it's whatever. I wouldn't even want to put my name on that shit, dude. Most uncompleted shit I've ever seen. Like, from NRS. I've never seen something so incomplete and then people just gargle it up, like... That's when you know that a franchise just has its shills and it really doesn't matter how shit the game is. They put all the good skins and locked them behind $10 paywalls. Like, I have zero respect for those people right now. Like, I hope they're embarrassed. I hope they wake up feeling bad every morning till the game's fucking fixed. I hope you stub your toe every morning, CEO of WB Games. Fucking dickhead. Absolute jackass. It's like, way to ruin a whole entire fucking franchise with your greed. Stupid. I want to use other words. I want to use... Yeah. Whatever. One day I'll be like the Sean Strickland of streaming. I'm gonna be a fucking champ. And you're just gonna be some butt-hurt little fat bitch. Alright, let's go, let's go. Let's see how fast we can die today. You ever seen that movie Groundhog Day? You know? To somebody who hates their life, it actually doesn't sound too awful. Like, you telling me I could off myself in multiple ways and wake up the next day? Y'all see that guy run up there? I did. I'm gonna go for their biscuits. They broke the wall down, so to me that screams bot. Because in no builds, who the F is... Oh, okay. They just took off. Got you, bitch. Missed you, bitch. Missed you, bitch. Missed you, bitch. Damn it! Let's see what happens. Yeah, we'll take it. Whoopsie! God, shut up over here. Holy fuck. Yeah, you slutty McSlut slut. I'm coming for your butt. Butt. We'll forego the zip up because I don't want them to hear where my biscuits be coming from. Let me get up. Come on, let me up here. There you are. Fucking weasel. Alright, let's get rid of these fucks, man. I'm tired of this shit. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, oh. Die in a fire. Someone's coming for my biscuits. Pardon me while I reload. Pardon me while I reload. And pump the shotgun in your face. Alright, now I can finally have some full heals. No one talk to me for a moment. No one talk. Damn it, you can't close the door while sipping a juice? I'll do that right now in IRL. Tell me I can't do that in Fortnite, but I can force push a motherfucker across the stage. Alright, let's go, let's push. Let's push it in the butt. Roaming redeploy, because I like it. Those are two good things to have together, methinks. Soaring sprints. Me like that too. What we got? Anything good around here? I'm not seeing anything, bro. I'll just take this. Hi! Sorry. I tried to reload at the wrong time! Fuck the butthole real time! Alright, let's go again. Of course he had the fucking card. Man, all gold out. I Guga. Like, bro, what are these names? Guga? Guga? That was the best you could think of? Guga. That's my grandma's nickname, bro. Alright. I got killed by my Gmaw. Oh, look at this. Watch this. I could tiptoe while you take a piss, spy on you in the back while your little boy shits. Alright. Let's go. I haven't had coffee today yet, so be prepared. Fucking Lion King style. Alright, let's go. Wasn't there a thing I could touch? You just want a hug, bro. I know you don't want to shoot me. You just want a hug. Come on. Come here, Moon Knight. Sun's getting real low. Oh, wait. Oh, conga line? Yes, conga, conga. Conga, conga. Conga, 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 conga. Conga. No, Moon Knight. You're a hero. And they say that a hero can save us. Alright, baby. You know what's great? Me. Look at these. Let's thread the needle. Smoother than 9/11, baby. Here we go, here we go. Jukes! Give me the jukes! Ah, yes! That is the other one. Oh, hello. I hear friends. Countrymen's Romans. Let's see. Let's swap these two up. I don't have any shields, but you know, then again, I kinda do. Let's see what's going on over here. Y'all crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro. Thank you for dying. Was there someone else over here? I feel like there was. Where'd you go? I'm gonna have a Smishmorshman from the Smishmorshman Clinic. Dun 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 dun. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, look. Oh, yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah, it's good. Ooh. Something good for me? Thank you. Jukes. The jukes. Alright, let's push. Let's push. Hee hee hoo. Remember your Lamaze. Push, push, push. Oh, yeah. Go. I shall take that. Yeah. I have a key. What is worthy of the key? Take it. Take it, Brandon. I should have opened up these packages before I did that. Oh wait, somebody already came up here and opened stuff. What is that? That noise of a sad clock. Do I want to be covered in mud? I'll take this shrub mud again, man. They be trying to get me in bushes. Oh, hello, key. Where you at? Do you think he sees me? I think he sees me. I think they know I am here. Do you know I am here, Manny Penny? Come on. What the hell? Where the hell does boy go? Where the fuck? Where did he go, bro? I hear his little baby's footsteps. Where are you, bro? You're annoying. Stop. Just die. Give me that fish. But he really just took off. Man. The one thing I want to get is the last thing I'm able to grab. Would you just abandon your bike? You ain't gonna peek nowhere, bro? Come on, bro. There you are. Fuck you and your little bike too, bitch. Fuck! Alright, let's go again. Mother of suck, I'm gonna get some coffee. Eat a dick while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Hey, get that dick out of your mouth. I'm back. Alright. Never mind. Bro, there's always some goof troop ass looking person, bro. Let's go classic with it. Orange juice, baby. Conga line? What are we doing here, fellas? What are we doing? What's going on? I thanked the bus driver. That's what I did. Alright. You know, I think I might play some UFC 4 today, bro. I think I might stream that. Release some stress. Punch some, you know, characters. Can't believe I got by that AI, bro. Give me this. What we got here? What we got here? What we got? What we got? What we got? Does ammo load in before weapons do or something? Because half the time, there's nothing there, and then I circle back around, and then magically, there's a gun. Give me this bush. I like the shrubbery. I like big shrubbery, and I cannot lie. Okay, let me just gobble these up. Oh man, I forgot to turn off the overhead fan. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go do that. I gotta take this headset off because it's plugged into the speakers. Wrong one. Alright, I'm gonna hide in this bush. And then I'm gonna go get my coffee. Fuck yeah, I'm still alive. Let's get my coffee on. Everybody come on. Get your coffee on. Don't buy coasters, just save your candle lids. Alright. And we're back. Like that dinosaur movie that's epic as fuck. Okay. Well, scope salvo, let's take that one. And I'm definitely going to need some good weapons if I'm going to survive here. Yeah, we need to bone up on the goods. Yo, what's up?
Time since watching your last stream. I can't believe the last time we talked on chat was when the PS5 was scarce.
Oh, bro. I'm so glad that I got one, but, like, I hope you've been good. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? I heard that. Somebody wants kisses. Where are they at? Let's give them the kisses. Give me that.
Let's give them love.
Yeah, let's give them all them kisses they've been asking for. Where the hell they at, though? Oh, here we go. You know, damn it, Tony to fuck. Yeah, take that, agrification. Angrification. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. The band-aids, not the shotgun next to it. Alright. Rumble is... We're about to fall. Didn't hurt, didn't hurt, didn't hurt. Come on, give me some... I'll take those keys. You secured your PlayStation? Because I knows I secured mine. But then, to be honest, I started playing the game way less. And I'm actually in a new place now since we last talked. Last time I was, you know, on the other side of... Actually, I was in a completely different city. So yeah. New city, new home. Living with my girlfriend and her best friend, her childhood best friend. So, 2 ladies versus me every day. It's alright.
I can't believe I got one as a gift.
Bro, you got one as a gift? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't. Mine wasn't a gift. I almost, like, after I bought it, and I bought, like, an extra controller so my girl could play with me, right? I was like, my stomach hurt. I was like, why did I spend that much money on myself? Why did I do that? It's so dumb. Why did I do it? What the hell? I'm so confused. I be hearing noises. I just came from the zip zip. Where's the other zip zip? What we got in here? Give me the juice. I knew it. Are you right on the other side of this wall? You are, bro. Mandalorian, what are you doing? Oh, poop on my butt! That's alright. That's alright. There's a Mandalorian, what can you do? I should've juiced up and went out there, full juiced. Mandalorian was trying to sneak up on my giblets. Fucking Grogu-loving piece of shit. Alright. So what are you playing these days, man? Cause I bought Mortal Kombat, but I haven't been playing it. Come on, Mando. Ah! There's some good weapons. Like, I bought Mortal Kombat, but I have not played a single match online. I played through the entirety of the story mode, and then I played through Invasions, and I was really upset to realize that it looked like they just, like, bought an asset pack from, like, you know, whomever, and then just kind of placed things around. Like, I was all stoked to check out the Tarkatan war camps. Or they're just called, like, Tarkots now? I don't know. But, yeah, I was just kind of like, bro, this sucks. And it just looked like I was running around Nevada desert. It didn't even look like I was actually going anywhere. Like, that was in the Mortal Kombat realm. Gotcha! You big... Yeah! 262! You got hit with that Stitch hit. Or is that 626? I can't remember. Bad memory and dyslexia. Up. I was the first to thank the bus driver. All of you have followed in my lead. Ooh, that is a hot beverage.
This time. Bad matches online have just put me off from fighting games for a while.
Yeah, I feel you.
Casually play Dragon Ball Fighters to pop.
Yeah. I play some UFC. That, like, UFC 4. And, like, I end up just, like, replaying story mode with, like, different created characters or whatever. But that, like, it just makes me feel better. Because, like, you're ducking, you know what I mean? Like, I feel more in tune with my fighter. And this latest game, the Mortal Kombat game, honestly just felt like a quick cash grab. Like, how they're missing so much content it's baffling. And I can't imagine that they're happy that it came out the way it did, you know what I mean? I was talking shit earlier about a wall being broken and saying that it's definitely a bot, and I just did it right then. Alright. Oh, look at that. But yeah, I used to play a lot of Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
I did play Ghost of Tsushima.
That's a good one.
Tried my hand at FF15.
Okay, Final Fantasy.
Might not be for me.
Yeah. Oh, you just think games in general might not be for you? Oh, that's sad, man. There's always something. I think fighting games have always been like a part of my life. You know, like my dad introduced me to Mortal Kombat, but it's like a numbers game now, man. I don't know if it's always been a numbers game or what, but I really don't like it. Like, I get that, like, you know, you need stuff like frames and things like that, but when it comes down to just, I don't know. It's almost like you gotta have some kind of, like, be on the spectrum and be some kind of, like, idiot savant or whatever they call those things. Like that dude from Rain Man, who could, like, look at something and knew exactly how many were in it.
I dislike a few of the narrative choices in MK1.
Yeah.
I really think this multiverse trope is just overused everywhere now.
Oh yeah, first.
Games, commie.
Oh, comment. I was like, what did that say? But yeah, no, I don't think it's ever been like a good idea to do the time travel thing. And that's essentially what the multiverse stuff has become. Like, people have always been like, oh, the time traveling thing is so bad, you know, it's like you can't have a good story with time travel because it just becomes convoluted or whatever, or you create a whole bunch of loopholes. And this one, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. They talked like it was going to be some massive reset or whatever. But I think what it would have been great is if they ended it with, like, or started it with Liu Kang being like, you know what, I'm going to randomize the world and relinquish my power as, like, the great power, right? And then whatever happens, happens, and I deal with it, and I don't even know that I ever had that power. Like, that I'd be chill with. That, then you could introduce characters like Havoc, who is like, you know, the man of chaos. And that would make way more sense to me than like, oh look, I created a whole bunch of different timelines and there's only a couple of them that know Liu Kang is in just this one. So let's go after him. Like, I don't know.
I was fine with a parallel single universe that Shang Tsung ruled.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
a
I was
multiversal war-like battle was just a hot mess.
Yeah, I was pretty chill with that too, actually. What the hell? How often is that thing just in the trees? Gotcha. Yeah, it honestly, it becomes a friggin' huge mess. It's like, how do you keep track of what's going on in the universe? Like, it feels impossible. I really want to hold on to those. I'll just get rid of this one. Okay. Alright, when I was shooting him up here, he had stuff. Right? Okay. Oh, I did see a person. Ah, they double jumped on it. No jumping on your trampoline. But yeah, it's like there's so much like little things that are missing from Mortal Kombat 1.
Is just becoming NEH. The only time I actually had FIM was playing Red Dead 2 for the first time this year.
Dude, Red Dead is so good. I never played the like online part of it or whatever, but yeah, we gotta stop allowing like people who have no idea like what it takes to make a video game. Like, we gotta stop giving those people the control of the games. It's so ridiculous. Like, oh, this game did this and it yielded great numbers for them. So let's add that to our game. And it's like, well, that worked for their game because that's a different genre or whatever else. Like, they just don't care about that sort of stuff. They don't care about the actual IP and the integrity of the brand. They just care, are the numbers going to look good and is that going to get me a promotion? Alright, let's go check out this place. I just found out that on what was it, X, that movies don't pay to use Unreal Engine like the video game industry does.
I can't believe that I actually thought about making the right choices in that game. I cared for the character.
And oh, in Red Dead Redemption, is that the one where you talk about you tried to make all the right choices? Because I feel you on that. I tried to do all sorts of things right, and my man still got sick and died. For what? I went around trying to be a good dude. I even like got dapper, tried to look all fancy going to see my girl, and she was like, meh, whatever, take it or leave it. I was like, but you know how much money this cost me? You know how many stagecoaches I robbed? I mean, didn't rob. I hear footsteps. Oh, you slutty McSlut. Ah! Fuck that legendary SMG, bro. Second time in a row I got killed by that. I actually really like their name, Mulligan. Yeah, they got a good little setup going. But yeah, and then like towards the end of that game, the only like real critique.
I knew he would die, but still acted that he might make it out.
Yeah.
Can't say that for any other video game character.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I have yet to play The Last of Us Part 2, but I feel like that'd be kind of like me in that game. I just don't want to, I enjoyed The Last of Us for its story, initially. But I didn't replay it for its, story. I replayed it for the Factions multiplayer. Because it was like a fresh take on multiplayer. And I've been trying to play, like, a couple of different things, you know what I mean? Like, downloading whatever's, like, pretty much free. So, like, I downloaded Warzone. But I can't find any matches unless I play crossplay. So I have to be surrounded by PC players. Or I've sat there for, like, 30 minutes just so after dying again and again and again to, like, PC, like, snap-to-me players. That I was like, bro, I just need to, like, play against people that are on the same playing field as me. You know what I mean? It's like JV fighting varsity. If I'm like rocking the controller and they're on PC. But you literally cannot find a game if you don't have crossplay on. So you have to have it on. And it's almost the same with this game too. Like you need crossplay on. But this game's a little less crucial with the crossplay. You know what I'm saying? Try to think of like a character that I just was like enamored with outside of Red Dead Redemption.
I only played True once. True 2 is surrounded by a lot of bad narrative choices.
Yeah.
It just put me off.
Yeah, I didn't want for a second to spend money on that game. I didn't want them to think I thought what they were doing was awesome. They're like, "Oh no! I totally didn't grab the thing. What a dummy." But yeah, like, it was surrounded by, you're right, a whole bunch of bad narrative choices. I think so as well. What's amazing to me is that they're actually going to make that into a live action. How are you going to have an actor not get a lot of hate? Because people like Pedro Pascal. You got a guy that people like. I feel like if they went with that one dude from Game of Thrones that looks more like Joel from The Last of Us, that people would be less upset if he got, you know, golf clubbed to death. I did a French dip. But yeah, like, gaming in general has just, it's become, we need to get this out to make our investors proud of our numbers. And I'd like to think that investors aren't just, they don't just listen to whatever's being fed to them in like the office or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd like to think that somebody who's truly investing their money is going, okay, well, what are the people actually saying about this game, you know? And I knew when Mortal Kombat 1 came out, like they announced it, that people were just gonna like ride it real hard because people hated on Mortal Kombat 11.
I played Warzone a couple of years ago. Only played the Rumble mode. I tried to play it again a couple of months back. Couldn't find a sync.
Yeah. See, that's exactly what I was talking about, man. You cannot find a match unless you have crossplay on. So it's like they want you to play with PC players. And I hate that, because the thing about playing with console, crossplay should be more in tune with, like, do you want to play with just console? Do you want to play with console and PC? Like, there should be two options. PC, you should be able to exclude PC, because it is way too easy to modify your game on PC. It's too easy to. You just like download a program and then you're good to go, right? And then for a PlayStation, you have to like jailbreak it and do all this extra stuff. So it like prevents like every 14-year-old from downloading a quick, you know, little hack or whatever. And that's genuinely why I feel like they should be two separate things. Like, I should not have to be forced to play crossplay. And I bet I would find a whole bunch of matches if they turned that shit off. You know what I mean? If they turned, if you were able to turn off crossplay with PC, I bet I'd find matches because a whole bunch of Xbox PC players, or Xbox and PlayStation players are on there. We're just subject to playing with friggin' PC. I don't have any weapons, but you know, I don't really care, to be honest. Maybe I can use these guys, like, you know, to save me. I see a guy up there. We got one down low. A little bit of cannon fodder to protect me. I feel like somebody's going to be sniping me as soon as this happens. Alright, give me some goods. Give me something good. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, it's more than what I had. And give me that. Alright. Beautiful. Two of the same shotgun. Thank you, Fortnite. I tried playing, what is that, Evil Dead game? And that was another, like, franchise or IP that, like, my dad introduced me to when I was a little kid. So, like, my dad loved all those Evil Dead movies, Army of Darkness and stuff. So I was excited to play the game, you know? But the game was cheeks. It was awful. It did not feel... I don't know. Maybe I'm just wanting to play more single player content the older I get. You know what I'm saying?
Been a long time since watching your last stream. I can't believe the last time we...
Whoa, that's weird. Why is it saying that again?
5 was scarce. I knew he would die but still acted that he might make it out. Can't say that for any other video game character.
We about to have a full recap of our conversation on here, bro.
A lot of bad narrative choices. It just put me off. I played Warzone a couple of years ago.
Yeah, right? Hey, but I'm okay with it, dude.
I tried to play it again.
Only problem is like cutting the audio in here, so... Oh, I had no idea there was a person in here. That's the only part that sucked. Son of a bitch. I can't hear anything but the robot bitch.
That is weird.
Ugh. I couldn't hear anything but her. I should have just ran away and waited for all that to stop. I just got a Schmishmorshman from the Schmishmorshman clinic. You know what PlayStation would benefit from? Oh, check this out, y'all. X/Twitter, Elon Musk has been trying to stream Diablo 4, I believe. And he did like another test stream recently, and they just announced that they're gonna be allowing you to stream on Twitter/X directly from your console, like how I'm doing right now on YouTube, or how you could do to Twitch. So on Twitter/X, you can like stream on there sometime soon. So I'm expecting an update, and I'm definitely going to be streaming on Twitter and seeing how that goes. I'm really intrigued by that, actually. Let's see what we can buy here. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that, man. It was geeking out. Do I like that? Yeah, I kinda do.
I watched a bit of his stream. I think it's cool that you can now make money from X/Twitter.
That is cool, right? And then he said, like, they'll have ads in the comments and stuff like that, which you could also generate from. So that's, like, Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty dope. That's a very different form of it. It'd be kind of interesting if X just became like the new streaming platform, you know, for a lot of people. I'd kind of dig that. I haven't played builds in like 4 years. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. But yeah, so unfortunately on PlayStation, you can't swap games unless you're using a capture card. Because the moment I exit this game, PlayStation's like, okay, end stream. And I really wish it wouldn't do that. I wish it would just hit that blue screen and then maybe give me like 2 minutes. And if I decide not to open up another game in those like, or maybe 5 minutes. If I decide not to open up another game in 5 minutes, it like ends the stream automatically or something. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe it's so people aren't just leaving it on streaming and not actually playing any games. I don't know. See how high we can go before the time runs out. Let me up there. I want up there. Let me in! Alright.
Builds are too fast for my slow brain.
Yeah, bro, I can't be doing builds. I cannot be doing builds. Hey, so I kind of, you ever played Nioh? Like Nioh, I think it's called. Or like, I think there's a game called like Surge or Spark or something like that. It's supposed to be kind of like a Souls, Dark Souls style game. Or like, or you played Ghost of Tsushima, so that's kind of like that, right? Those like block and then attack, and it really emphasizes like patience, you know? And I honestly feel like that helps me in fighting games. When I did not want to do that. When I like go to play a game like that, and then I go back to playing a fighting game, my pacing and my like I'm a lot calmer when it comes to the fight. Like I'm more willing to wait for the attack and try to counterattack if I come off of a game like that. Versus if I'm just playing like Mortal Kombat back to back to back to back to back to back. I start bum rushing people, like I get real tired of them walking away from me the whole damn time. But yeah. I don't know, I just think there's a slew of games out there that make you like physically and mentally more ready to like be a better fighter. And I almost want to like do a little video about that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I would word it. Games that make you better at fighting that aren't fighting games. I think a big part of it is patience for me, because I have like none. But I also have like ADHD, so, you know. Cause and effect.
I've seen Nioh, but I'm not good with huge patience that Souls games require.
Oh yeah, fair.
My bad habit in MK was that I pushed button early than I had T.
Yeah. Like, I still enjoy Mortal Kombat 11, and I like the pace of that game. It's a little slower. It allows my brain to function. I almost said function. But yeah, bro, like, it just works for me. Versus Mortal Kombat 11 with the whole cameos, or Mortal Kombat 1 with, like, all the cameos and stuff. I don't fuck with it, really, if I'm being honest. It's just a little too much. And the assists in Mortal Kombat 11 having the right stick flick, where you could just, like, you know, flick the stick. It was so much better, in my opinion, than, like, having inputs that could interfere with your character's movements. Because the right stick wasn't assigned to anything. Versus, like, this, like what we got now is just, like, I don't know. You gotta kind of try to time it and find the gap where you can move your character, but not something else, and it's lame. Man, what was this? Oh, that one sucks. Okay. I was about to get upset. Okay, I hear some gunshots. Let's go to them.
I think slow MK, fast-paced MK1. Slow games give a time to think.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? I feel like, sorry about that. I lost my thought. I feel like just because a game has a slower pace does not make it a friggin' bad game at all, dude. And most of the animations and stuff in the game now are kind of like a little more poppy. They're a little more, look how fun, look how flashy, and it's almost like generic effects versus, I don't know, curated effects. Alright, I thought I heard somebody behind me. Oh, some shots over here. Let's go tickle their fancies. Come on, you coots. Up. Alley poop. Fudge, 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 fudge. Their first shot hits me. Yes. Die in a fire. Ugh. Drown in it. Drown in it, you goofy. What the hell?
Tekken is the most competitive fighting game that is slow. I never saw the problem is slow MK.
What was your favorite Mortal Kombat game that you played? Assuming that you played like 9X, 11, 1, assuming you played all them. The hell was that coming from? Oh, wow. Were you stuck in here or something, bro?
MK11. I hated the 50% health bar deleting combos that almost everyone had in MKX.
Yes. MK11. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know how you feel about them, but I hate them. Overuse of projectiles. It's annoying. It's awful. And people who just sit there and hit back forward square, back forward triangle, down back triangle, and try to just stay full screen the whole time, it's absolutely obnoxious. And then when they give those characters things like teleports, like Cetrion, it's even worse. Spawn should have had a effing teleport, man. His invisibility thing was buns. Like, yeah, sure, let me take 20% more damage. Said no one. Alright, what we got down here? Give me this. Oh, dang, he killed somebody right before they opened it. How rude. Do other people get notified that I'm opening this? Other than audio? I gotta open all these right quick, because it drowns out so much noise that it's hard for me to hear anyone coming up. If I got 6 packages around me. Okay, let's see. Thermal DMR, don't really like it. I like the tactical over the thermal. Dang, they're both thermals. That's lame. If I see stuff like this, I just use it because I don't want to give it to other people. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of projectiles, like overusage of projectiles. Like in MKX, what's her friggin' name? Jackie was awful. I hated her with like every part of me. Hated that little lady. Is that above me?
Reminds me of Brawly in DBFZ. He can tank attacks and normal projectiles in zone.
Yeah, and I started playing Ryko, and a lot of people were like saying saying that his what's it called? His projectiles is the most oppressive in the game and stuff. Like he's the best zoner, but he only has like one projectile. People just like really hate on it. But it's just like little ninja stars. He throws out like 3 shurikens and then you can beat or burn it, and he throws out like 5, I think. I hear footsteps. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of overuse of projectiles, and I'd actually prefer it if like they had a cooldown effect on them. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. Oh god, why did I do that? Why did I think I had bounce, bro? I thought I had super jumps on, and it was the last time I had super jumps on. What a dum-dum. Anyway. Yeah, man, I just, I don't know. I don't understand how, like, how far Mortal Kombat has fallen. And I feel like people have said, oh, because of COVID. I'm so tired of that excuse, that COVID bullshit excuse. People also said, oh, it's a new engine, so though it took twice as long, it had 2 times the development time. It wasn't because...
Play aggressively. I guess that's why people don't concentrate on defense.
Yeah. See, I've played against like some pros. I've played against like Waz and stuff like that. I used to play with Waz a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but a decent amount before he started doing his YouTube channel and he blew up and stuff. And like he told me the only bad part of my gameplay, he said my offense was strong as shit, but the only bad part of my gameplay was my defense. And honestly, that's like the whole zoning thing. Like back in MKX, they didn't have the good tutorials that we have nowadays, where it's like, oh, just hold down and you duck below a projectile, or you know, whatever, you know, like stuff like, and like people are just building their meter the whole time. I'm getting like chipped out, and then they could shoot another rocket, and I'm like, bro, fuck this game. This is trash. Like I want to fight with fists, not like get shot at across the screen where I have to play like, it's almost like I'm playing Flappy Bird in the middle of Mortal Kombat, trying to avoid their fucking projectiles. And it's like, once you play against somebody who's a projectile player, you're literally playing a different game, and it's not a fun game. It's not. Especially if that person can just teleport away from you. Unlike Dragon Ball Z's teleport, which is like, which is fun and cool to do because you both, like, everyone can do the shit. But I have no idea what these other categories are. All I ever do in this is look at the Battle Pass rewards. And then, what's Fortnite crew? Yeah, don't care.
I think it was you or someone else who said MK1 feels like a WB game, not a Midway/Netherrealm game.
Yeah, I did say that. I said that at my angry rant about Mortal Kombat 1. How I said it was an unfinished thing, and I kept like slapping WB ad space because the menu is like only 20% of it is used up, and you know they want to slap some fat ads right there. Nice fat ad. I'm surprised WB doesn't own like Wendy's or something, you know what I mean? They have like Wendy's ads. Go and grab you a Baconator between your fights. You know what, that would actually be a dope ass thing. Like, I don't even eat that stuff, but like, that'd be super dope if like, you could unlock a free meal by doing really good in the game. I mean, come on, bro. Something I did see, and I don't want to like, so I'll just ask about it first, because it's only really you, me, and Ghost in here. So, like, how you feel about leaks, right? And there's a particular, like, finishers that they're looking to add to the game that I kind of want to talk about, because it was, I don't want to say it was my idea, but yeah, I call them seasonalities. Oh, by the way, this is like my second stream doing this in the new place, so like, just let me know how it is. I don't have any like soundproofing up or anything, but it's definitely a lot better than how I had it before. Like, I actually have a desk and a monitor, when before I had a crate sideways and I like taped my camera to the crate and like all this other stuff. So, you know, we moving up, we doing big things. Daily quests. What are the daily quests? Daily. Land on water from the bus. Oh, okay, I could do that.
I never had a problem with leaks, especially when it comes to money going out of my pocket.
Oh, like if a leak kind of lets you know, like, hey, don't put your money in on this because it ain't what you think it's gonna be, or something like that. Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to take a sip of this while it's real low without getting the tea bag. I don't want to get tea bagged, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I hear you. There's so supposedly, you remember faction kills like an MKX? Back in Mortal Kombat 11, I like pitched an idea. I even 3D, like, I made models of like the tournament stage and like recreated, or not recreated, but created my own like fatality concept called seasonalities, where it would be like seasonal towers, and you unlock a seasonal fatality that can be used by anyone on the roster with no deviation, right? So it'd be like you stand full screen, hold R2, and hit forward, like for the whatever it was called back in the day, faction kills. But yeah, so I did like concepts. I did one where it was like a jack-o'-lantern, where like the jack-o'-lantern one, I just drew the concepts. But I did a Christmas one where it was like Santa goes across the moon in a silhouette, like in the classic Mortal Kombat stage, like in the pit, I think it was back in the day. But then he, like, you know, Santa swoops down and the sleigh knocks your head off. And then a package gets tossed behind and it lands in front of your character. And then, you know, it's got like a Christmassy sound. And then it goes, oh wait, I'm supposed to land in friggin' water. Where's water? I think it's over here. I can land in water still. Okay, yeah, good. Yep, got it. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But the Halloween one that I did was just like he grabs a jack-o'-lantern or a pumpkin, excuse me, slaps the pumpkin on the top of the head of the opponent. What the hell were you thinking? Really wanted that shotgun? But, yeah, and then once the pumpkin, once they, like, grabs the pumpkin, like, grabs it from behind him, kind of like Joker when he has the present, has the pumpkin, slams it on top of the opponent's head, and then carves the jack-o'-lantern while the opponent's wearing it, and then shoves a candle in the mouth, right? And then that was, like, my concept for that seasonality, for, like, a Halloween-themed, fatality. And then for, I already told you about the Christmas one with the whole Santa sleigh. I wanted that homage of him cascading over it and everything. And I'll probably like pull it up on my tablet and then just try to hold it up to the camera so you can see it. Let me turn this on. I feel like, there we go. That's better. Better lighting. Better people, better pizza, Papa John's. Lizard people. Where the... Where's my controller for that? Oh, I'm not looking what's happening. Yep. Did you hear that? I heard that. Was that for me? It was for me. I'm stuck on nothing. Did you see that? They thought they were gonna get a little free piece. They thought they were gonna little freebie kill. What the hell? But yeah, so apparently those concepts are actually gonna be a thing this time around. They're looking to add seasonal fatalities. There were I saw some like early footage. I think it might have been not even early footage. I think it was just like Switch footage. But yeah, it looked just like my concepts pretty much. And I couldn't believe it. And I don't think I'll ever get like, nobody will ever be like, oh, a fan came up with the idea.
I don't trust Netherrealm supporting their game long enough for seasonalities being a thing.
But I'm telling you, I swear, I've seen the footage of like fake, or not fake, but it's just like poorly rendered looking. Oh, hi. What the hell? They are bugging. Oh, come on. Damn. They have to have like a queef of life left, bro. I can't stand shit like that. Every game, somebody's running away. Doesn't matter if it's Mortal Kombat or Fortnite. Fuck you. Come find me, bitch. Fucking lil dem dumb slut. I'm so tired of chasing people in video games, bro. Alright. But yeah, no, I'm telling you, I've seen those. Honestly, I don't think it's NRS that, like, said, I hope we release a bad and shitty game. Because their face is on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, their name is in the credits. It's like their body of work. It's gonna be on their resume. I don't think they want to release a subpar experience. But a subpar experience is exactly what we got, and I think that's because of Warner Brothers saying, release it. Can you fight in it? That's all that matters. Release it before the end of the physical year, so our numbers are inflated and our investors think we're doing way better than we are. I also heard that that Mortal Kombat Onslaught was worked on at the same time, and I think I said this in that video, but it was worked on at the same time by some of the same developers that worked on Mortal Kombat 1. They were working on a mobile game. So WB stretched out NRS to do Mortal Kombat 1 and a mobile game simultaneously. And that's why I think the Invasions menu looks like a damn mobile game and it moves like a damn mobile game. And I think that they planned on integrating the mobile game into it more so than they ever done before. Because back in the day, it was always like, log in, you get your daily login reward or whatever else, right? And that's not really the case anymore. It's like, it just seems like any side content might be tied into the mobile, and they're trying to make you have the mobile and that game to like really squeeze every penny out of your pocket, bro. That's honestly what I feel like they've been doing. I really don't care for Mortal Kombat 1 in its current state. I feel like Mortal Kombat 11 had way more hype around it. They were talking about how it was the #1 game. It broke records by being the #1 selling game across all platforms in the month of April. I don't think they did that this time around. And that's not because of Mortal Kombat 11 being bad. It's because the hype for Mortal Kombat 1 just wasn't there. And Megan Fox, dude, are we for real with that shit? I hope she paid to be a Mortal Kombat and that they didn't pay her. Because I don't know... if there's a person out there who only bought Mortal Kombat because Megan Fox is in it, I don't care to know that person. That's just they say slay 50 times a day kind of person. And I just don't give a shit about that kind of person. Alright, but... so, I think I'm gonna at least stop playing Fortnite. I might open up a different game. But like I said, this is only my second stream from this, so I really wanted to see what was kind of going on. Seeing how, seeing how the stream goes, because it's new internet, new place, new stream setup. I'm just trying to get everything done just right. I've got a nicer microphone now. Oh, and like I said, before I go, I'm going to pull up that seasonality. My seasonality. Not the leaked footage. Alright, so actually it's right here at the top. Dang, that was quick. Alright, so... alright, this is a very early concept. Y'all can't see that. Let me get in real tight, and then let's try to back up and see if that works. Alright. So, right? And then my initial concept for... where the hell? Was like... let me back up. So, you're over here, you point and say, hey, go get his ass during the fatality. And then you have Reindeer, oh, wrong swipe, come and flatten the mans over there, right? Well, the actual concept I ended up with is this one. I'm going to turn up the volume and everything. And I'm going to try to line it up just right. Alright, so I made that. And then I don't have like it bookmarked, those leaks or whatever. But a part of it was just, one, I really like Halloween. And I was like, why are we not doing themed stages during the holidays? Like, why are we not doing something so simple that could really extend the quality of life of a video game? You know what I mean? And increase the replayability. Like, it doesn't make sense, but then you find out that by the time the game was released, they were almost done working on Aftermath. So they were pretty much throughout that whole thing. We're just like, we'll patch a few things.
Pumpkin on your opponent's head and the usual dickhat that are already in a lot of fatalities.
Hold on, let me, I gotta reopen the stream because it like cuts off what that said, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Yeah, so, thank you, I appreciate that. I genuinely think I have some good ideas and concepts, right? And I wish that NRS could just like hire an idea person, you know? But I feel like a lot of people there have ideas, but what they don't have is WB's money. WB wants money from NetherRealm, and NetherRealm is probably begging, you know, to have enough finances to allocate funds to this, that, or the other thing. I also heard game developers make like 3 figures. That's crazy. If everyone in the credits made damn near 3 figures, and then Megan Fox probably was paid like $1 million to be in Mortal Kombat, like, the game is so just way to kill a franchise, dude. You know what I'm saying? But, and I almost hate that, like, when I made these concepts, and I made a whole video called What's Mortal Missing, and I talked about all these, like, little quality of life improvements and UI improvements that could be implemented in Mortal Kombat 11 to make it a game that will last a lot longer. And I was like, oh, I could do that with Mortal Kombat 1, and I was thinking there'd probably be like 1 or 2 things I could do. There's 1,000 things to talk about that are missing in Mortal Kombat 11. There's a million different ways to make that game better. It is just so bare bones. I wouldn't even know where to begin making a video like that. So, like, I just didn't do it. And because also, I'm not going to keep doing their job for them.
Seasonally, where Santa's sleigh just pulls the opponent's mangled body across the sky.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. That'd be dope too, you know? Or seeing, like, you know, it'd be kind of cool? Seeing Rudolph come in with like a beaming red nose, and he just looks like the most steroided out, pissed off fucking, you know, reindeer you've ever seen, just coming in like all beast mode, like it should be Krampus, not Santa. And then he just like fucking laser beam right out of that bright red nose and just cuts you right in half. And then Santa comes down with the sleigh with his arms out like T-posing, grabs the opponent's legs who's it split in half, so the sleigh's riding in the split of this person because the reindeer sliced him in half, and then he takes off with the body parts like in the air just flapping. Dude, yeah. See? It's not hard to come up with creative kill shit. That'd be awesome. And I kind of want to see a really buff, kind of cracked out looking Rudolph, not gonna lie. But yeah. Yes, bro, just stomping on an opponent. I'll take that. I'd call it like hoofs next or something stupid like that. You know what I mean? A little play on words. And what is the slogan for this game? I can't even remember, because it was like who's next, you're next. What's next? I have no idea what this one is. It's like a new era? Is that what it was? Because that's dumb, because new era is all I heard throughout Mortal Kombat 11. New era, new era, new era. I wish Warner Brothers didn't own NRS. And I wish when the Discovery merger thing happened and they were looking to sell, I wish they sold it to anyone. Really.
Santa's naughty list drops besides the opponent with their name on it.
Yes, dude! Alright, look, you already... See? The concepts, they're there, man. The players know what's good. That's so good with the little list, just let it cascade down all slowly, and your naughty name on there just crossed off. I like it. Or how about this? How about a different one? Where, like, it's a stocking just filled with coal, and Santa just beats the shit out of you, like Friday the 13th. Give me a multitude. Like, imagine if every year it was a new seasonal fatality. That would be amazing. Now that I don't think that they'll go to those lengths at all, because we couldn't even get new combat cards every year for the seasonal stuff in Mortal Kombat 11. It was like, if you're a reoccurring person who plays the game a lot, you have less benefits than somebody who just plays it periodically. Because like, after you've unlocked these cooler side things, what the hell is there? Just fighting. Which I get, it's a fighting game. You should want to enjoy the fighting in a fighting game. But I actually enjoy the lore. I enjoy a lot more than just the fighting in Mortal Kombat. And as a matter of fact, I would love if Mortal Kombat made a different kind of game. I would love if they had, like, I don't know if you ever, my dad used to play like Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, and he played World of Warcraft, but it was like before that. It was like top-down view, RTS, real-time strategy, like you built your base up, you sent out workers and whatever, they brought back currency, you upgraded your buildings, you build up your army, and then you go attack them, right? And like, I would love a game like that, where you're battling to take over the Netherrealm, or you're trying, like, you know what I mean? Like, one group, or it's like StarCraft too, right? One group could be the Tarkatans, one group could be the Special Forces.
Says ho 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 with a gravely voice before he start hitting the opponent.
Yeah, or just saying ho 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 after every hit. You know what I mean? Ho, ho. Yeah, I want it. I want it. That'd be sick. And then have Santa chilling there, like make the cameo go away, and just Santa and you chilling back to back. You know what I'm saying? That'd be sick. I'd be about it. I'd be about it. I'd be all about it. But yeah, there's so many like ways that they could improve their own game. I'm just not sure they have the time or the funding or what, or maybe they all... Okay, I remember years ago they said NRS has one more game under the contract of Warner Brothers. I think this Mortal Kombat 1 is the last game that they're contractually obligated to make for Warner Brothers games. I think this is the last one, which is why I think they did Mortal Kombat and not DC. Also, the whole James Gunn taking over DC, and he said that he wanted the games, the cartoons, and the movies all to share the same actors, right? So he wanted them all to be the same people, you know? Which to me is a horrible idea. Cartoons and movies, sure, that's okay, I guess. But actors aren't voice actors, you know? At least some of them. Some of them look a lot better than they sound.
I hope they don't ruin their video game franchises.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at, what was that? Arkham Knight, people hated on it. I actually really liked Arkham Knight, but I bought it like complete with all the DLC after it had been out for a hot minute, so all the patches or whatever had been put into it. So like, I really enjoyed Arkham Knight. People really didn't. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, what's the other ones that came out recently? The one where it was like you could be Robin, or you could be Nightwing, or you could be...
Arkham Knight still holds up.
Yeah, it does, dude, it does. Yeah, that game I thought was great. But, what's the other ones that they came out with? Yeah, Gotham Knights, yeah. That one I heard was absolute buns, and then they did that other one that apparently wasn't very good either. But I'm just tired of...
Latin.
Oh, good God, I'm loud, bro. But, yeah, I don't have faith in it. I mean, look what they did to even the streaming HBO app. It looked so good in purple, and they made it blue. And now it's hard for me to find it, because there's like 5 other blue ones. It was the only purple one outside of Twitch. And it wasn't even like purple like Twitch. It was slightly different. So it just takes me longer to find it. It's fine if you just want to call it Max, but like, something I thought was kind of cool is when I was like looking, because they have like the Mortal Kombat collection on there. So they'll have a couple of the animated movies, some of the live action, some of the TV shows, and it's all in like a collection on there. they don't use the film's logo. They use Mortal Kombat 1's logo as like the collection logo. So, and it's got the whole background of like the mountains and the sea and the sky and stuff, like, but without Liu Kang in front of it. It just kind of tells me, you know, they're trying to promote it through that. I hope the second Mortal Kombat movie is going to be good. But yeah, I just...
I guess they're still trying to copy whatever Marvel does.
Oh, for sure.
Megan Fox as Nitara is proof of actors aren't voice actors.
Yeah. I couldn't believe... Like, I laughed when I saw it said, like, Megan Fox is Nitara. I chuckled, like, it just came out, like, without me meaning for it to. I was just like, like, it was ugly sounding. I just couldn't believe it. It's so dumb. Like, how much hate did that Dimitri Vega guy, or whatever his name was, the DJ in Mortal Kombat 11, how much hate that dude get? A lot of hate. A lot of hate. And they thought Megan Fox was gonna do good? Why? She fell out of the limelight a long time ago. She's weird now. The whole like, something resonates with me about being a vampire. Because she's like openly said like her and her dude MGK like drink each other's blood. That's so bleh, bro. That's so disgusting. And all the plastic surgery she's got, she looks ugly as fuck now. People call that pretty. Those are the same people who watch every single Kardashian episode and use a filter on every single one of their photos. They don't know what pretty is anymore. They think fake is pretty. And I'm good on all that.
Trailer/ad with Dave Bautista to promote the game. I hate they brought her on for voicing characters.
Yes, okay, I like how, first I'm gonna say, when I played against her in the story mode, or maybe it's as her, I don't even remember, because not a memorable one, okay? In Mortal Kombat 11, there was deviations and stuff, right? Do you remember even choosing who you fought in that scene? Now it's just like linear, oh, we have all this, you know, really difficult and long trek ahead of us. And then it just fades to black, and then it fades to, like, the scene, and we're automatically there. Everything was just walking forward, and we're right where we need to be. The story kind of blew dogs for quarters, man. But, yeah, I like how Natara's grunts, yells, all the things that actually sound good, like the getting hit noises and stuff, all that is from an actual voice actor. But any of the spoken dialogue lines are from Megan Fox. Meaning they couldn't get her to sound good by going, yeah! Like, you couldn't do that? Megan Fox couldn't do that? That shit's crazy to me. That's wild. That they had to hire somebody else just to do that shit. But yeah, back to what you had said about Dave Bautista. I loved that. And I actually wanted to kind of do that on my own before the game was even out. And what I mean by that is kind of recreate that old ad where the kid's in like downtown, maybe Chicago. I don't know. I'm not from there. And he's like, Mortal Kombat! And everyone's like fucking yelling it all over the place, you know? Or they're just walking by people and be like, Mortal Kombat. You know, I kind of wanted to recreate that and like just message people across the world and have like some people I played with that live in like Australia or people I play with that live in like the UK just to go out in the streets yelling Mortal Kombat and stuff. Maybe have a group of friends come stand next to them and do it too, you know? So when that Dave Bautista ad dropped, I was like, this is sick. I actually really like this shit. Who would Dave Bautista be if he was to play a character in Mortal Kombat? Who do you think he would be good playing? Because I think he'd actually be a pretty decent Quan Chi. He's too short, in my opinion, to be Shao Kahn. I think he'd be a good Quan Chi or a Baraka.
I wonder how many actors they could have hired with the money they gave her.
Yeah, I only imagine they gave her a ridiculous amount of money. And not even just for being in it, but I bet that little ad thing, she was like, oh no, that'll be another $250,000 if you want me to say like 5 lines. So, yeah. In that thing, she was like,
it really brought me out of my comfort zone, and I started, really this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, what the fuck? Like the comfort zone of having real emotion.
My first guess was Shao Kahn, but Baraka feels just right for him.
Right? Baraka, like, he's just got that whole, I'm so muscular, my neck disappeared look, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, well, MK11 Baraka was more like that. MK1 Baraka is kind of skinny. But yeah, I think he just has a good face for it. You know, honestly, who I think would be an absolutely stellar, at least for the body of Baraka, is Wanderlei Silva from the UFC. Him and, what's his name? Chael Sonnen were in that, oh my gosh, Chael Sonnen and him were in that UFC thing where they're like trying to build up the next big fighter or whatever. That man looks like fucking Baraka, dude, just naturally. What a scary looking dude. I'm looking him up right now. It just, even the way he talks. No right now. No right now. No right now. Dang it, focus, bro. I'm gonna have to zoom in real close to the whiteness to make it unwhiteify when I back up. Look at that. God dang it. I'm gonna have to find some low-res thing or something. But yeah, the dude is scary looking, bro. Why are all these old-ass photos? I'm trying to find something recent, because he's scarier looking now than he was when he was a fighter.
Just look them up, and here comes...
It's like less workouts, more steroids. I don't know what it is. All right, I'm gonna try to do that one. Look at that, dude. That just looks like Baraka. Give him some pointy ears, Baraka. But I'm screenshotting that, and I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna make it look like Baraka, and I'm gonna post it. But yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. You looked him up? Okay, cool. I took the headset off, so I couldn't even hear it. Yeah, he really... he really does just need the makeup, man. What's my family? I hate when I can see somebody's typing, it's like, finish typing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make a phone call right quick, because, like, I just moved. Before that, I helped my sister move. And then after that, yeah. I had like 2 or 3 birthdays to deal with. So it's like every single effing weekend I have. Oh, and then like some family came down to visit. So then last weekend I had to go do that. And it's like every bit about my time has been like taken up, and I'm about to get stuck with work. Like I'm the only one that is gonna be responsible for like 200 people's jobs, and it's like fucking high stress. And my family's like, oh, what you doing? Why don't you come hang out? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And it's like, fuck, I want to be left alone, and I'm never left alone, man. It's really like the day that I am, I'll probably be sad about it or something, you know what I mean? But like, fuck, man. I need my free time, dude. I need my free time. I never stream. I never make videos. I don't play games anymore. It's just because everyone's like, hey, what are you doing? What's going on? Why can't you do this? Alright, I gotta hit mute. I gotta make a phone call. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, so, but I've got to work doubles for the next 2 weeks. And I've got no time, and throughout the weekends. So I got no time I have no time off coming up. Because there's me and one other person who do our job at this company we work for. And they're taking a 2-week vacation. And before they did that, they were like, hey, can we maximize your hours before you go? So I have more time to do some stuff before I leave. And I was like... I was like, don't you think that I want a little time? Don't you think I want a little time for me before I'm stuck doing this all by myself for 2 weeks? They're like, yeah, but I need to prep stuff. Like, I need to make sure, you know, this, that, and the other thing is all good before I go on a long vacation. And it's like, that's on you. Why am I getting fucked over? But it's like, I can't say no because there's only 2 people that do our job. Alright, anyway, let me read what you just said, because sometimes I just feel like being a little bitch about things. Oh shit, you moved to Germany? Okay, cool, dude. I've been to Germany. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Du sprechen? Yes, bro. Yes, it's like, let me chill. I think it comes with age. I honestly do. And I don't think it's like age, like, I'm too tired to do this, that, and the other thing. It's like, I just want quiet. Or the only noise around me to be me. I just don't want to be fucked with. I don't want to be bothered. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do and not feel like I'm putting somebody out by not doing a favor for them. I've done way too many favors. But that's not even what this... So, what my family wants right now is me to go over there this weekend to see a family member that I just saw a couple days ago because they came down to visit. It was a short visit, but I mean... I don't know. I'm not going all the way across town to a whole nother city, not even across town, to a whole nother city to hang out for like an hour and then to come back all the way back over here. Like, Sundays to me are not weekends. Sundays are prep days for the work week. So like, the only day I feel like I actually have off is one day a week, which is Saturday. Which for the next 2 Saturdays I'm not going to have off because I have to do somebody who, because I'm hourly, the other person who does my job is salary. So things get done on the weekends. And now I have to do that shit too. So that, like, I'm not chill about it. And deep down, it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's illegal because it's putting me beyond the scope of hours to which I should be getting the full benefits, but I'm not. So yeah, I think, like, I hope the light work, the workload is light. Yeah, bro, I just, like, let me chill, man. Let me get my environment, let me get my footing, let me feel comfortable where I'm at, and then let me venture out and then do this or do that. Let me get tired of just sitting at home before you drag me out of my home. But I get, like, the family member, I rarely see her ever, you know what I mean? But I have so many siblings, and we're all doing our own thing. It's just like, it's Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that shit not enough. That's why those holidays exist, to reconnect. Like, this is like one of the busiest times for me in my life. Helping move. I helped move somebody out, and then I had to pack my stuff, and then I had to help move somebody in, and then not really that bad, but it's just like doing that while dealing with the stress of work. And then I had my birthday, and then my girl's birthday is the day before that. it's just, there's just so much, you know what I mean? Like, let me chill. I have like 6 or 7 birthdays I gotta deal with, because I got like nieces and nephews and stuff like that. And it's never just like a, oh yeah, send a gift card or whatever. It's like, hey, stop by. And I'm done with it. I don't have kids. Most of my other siblings have kids, so it's like, I go there or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm done. I'm done being cordial, bro. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I gotta pee. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna come back. We'll play one more match. One more. And then I'm gonna turn this game off. I might play UFC though. So we'll see.
It took some time for me to learn that I'm not Superman and can do everything all the time.
Got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of shoobies trying to drain me of this energy. Hey, there's my bottle of water. Alright. Yeah, for sure, dude. You can't... Hey, you know what, dude? I'm gonna tell you, like... Because I'm a little bit older than you, man, so I'm gonna say it like, it just, if you don't make that time for yourself, you lose yourself. You know what I mean? You start becoming your, you know, the environment that you're brought into, and you start losing your individuality. But I honestly think, like, honestly, I would have thought you were a little bit older, because it seems like you're pretty mature. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of immature, so. But it's a little different. It's a little different. Maturity isn't a like, you could be mature in some things and immature in others. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't. You don't plateau all the time. Your maturity levels vary, you know? Do you think the word penis is funny? Or is it stupid? Huh? Where's your maturity on that? You know what I mean? Can you say the word poop without smiling? I can't. My maturity's pretty... My immaturity is pretty low on that one. Or high. Alright. This is gonna be the last one. I'm not trying to catch a dub, I'm just trying to catch some kills, you know what I mean? Hey bro, why can't we pin moves in Mortal Kombat? Like, I'm still not gonna play that game. I'm not gonna learn a character until they do something so basic. I was so deadass when I said that I thought that Mortal Kombat 1 is like our Battlefield 2024 or 2042. What the hell year was it? The latest Battlefield that dropped with like half-finished maps, no scoreboard. Like, that's honestly how I feel about Mortal Kombat 1. Dang, I'm like stuck here, huh? Let me see if I can... See if that brings me somewhere else. Nope! Alright, that's just gonna keep happening. We're just gonna let that... Oh, okay, there we go. I got frenemies. Got a lot of frenemies.
Dropped in 2021.
All right, I'm good. I'm good. Dad, help! Help the dad! And also, like, the older I get, the more I realize my dad was, like, hella influential on the shit that I like in my life. And that bothers me because, like, the older he gets, the, like, ruder and just hateful he becomes, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be that guy. Like, he's done some good stuff, obviously, you know what I mean? But I just don't want to be as just scornful, if that's the right word. He just seems so unhappy with, like, 99% of the world. Oh, what the hell? Where the hell did you come from? Oh.
I think old age turns us back into kids. Kids are ruthless.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think it's like just a part of like not giving a shit anymore. You know what I mean? Like not caring about what people feel. How did I forget how to rotate my stuff? But yeah, I think a part of it's just like people are like I don't care what somebody thinks of me. I'm at where I am in life, where I need to be. You can think whatever you want. I know I'm great. You know, that sort of thing. But that's not really like, I don't know, my pops just gets like super hostile with shit. And like I have a little brother. And not, you know, I ain't gonna put my little brother's business out there, but like my dad does not approve of his lifestyle.
Making laws, I don't care.
Yeah. Hey, I used to be a pretty bad kid. Not gonna lie, I was real bad. I think I was on probation at 16. I've been shot at multiple times. Yeah. I've just done a lot of dumb stuff. But a part of it was like, okay, get this, right? I was in 17 different schools by the time I graduated high school. 17, bro. So, like, I wanted to be remembered. And nobody's gonna remember that quiet dude who was here for only 6 months and then left. Nobody's gonna remember me. You know what they will remember? That dude that jumped off the rooftop or something like that. You know, they're gonna remember me then. And so that's, yeah. I would show up in short bursts to places. You know what I'm saying? It helped me become, I think, a little bit more social. Like, reaching out to people. What the hell, where you going, bro? Why you gotta do all this?
I wish I could not do some of the things I did back then.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
What makes us who we are.
Yeah, it really does, though. You know what I mean? Like, you can hate on whatever, but if we didn't do the things that we did back in the day, you know? Things that, like... And here, also, let me give you a novel not a novel one, but let me just hit you with this. Maybe you would have been who you are today, despite those past things. You know what I mean? Maybe your outlook on stuff would have been essentially the same. Maybe you, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I would have been at a better standing in life and all kinds of stuff, but I used to be pretty aggressive. And like, I never put my hand on see, that's the thing too, because I would always like justify when I beat somebody down. I'd be like, oh, that's, you know, they're a piece of shit, they deserve it, or whatever else. But I literally had people change schools because I was there.
I pulled the dude out of his house before. And I had a kitten in my arm too. I was on the way to see my girl, and this dude dated my sister, and I heard he had cheated on her, or was cheating on her, and she was all upset, telling me that her friend said that he was cheating on her. So I was like, all right, let me find out. So I was like down the road from his house. I was at a pet store getting a cat, like a little kitten for my girl and for my chick. And so I was like, let me just go over there and see what's up. And so I knocked on the door. He shows up. Or he opens the door. And then he like does a partial open where he tries to like not open it all the way because he didn't know it was me. And then I was like, hey, what's up, dude? And he was, oh, hey. And tried to close it. And then I put the cat down because it was in like a little cat kennel or whatever the hell they call those things, you know what I'm saying? And man, get your ass out of here, bro. But yeah, I just put my arm around that dude and yanked him right out of his home and pulled him into his driveway. And then I didn't hurt him at that point, you know what I mean? I was just like, I just talked to him. I was like, hey, if you're doing some fuckery, that's the wrong family to do some fuckery on. You know what I mean? But like, I did a lot of little things that's why when I did get on probation, I did get in trouble, or I got in trouble for stuff. I was never that upset about it because I was like, it could be way worse. I could have got caught for a lot worse. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the karma in my life. Your love lifting me higher.
Stupidly aggressive. But a cut from my father actually made my think that not everything will be resolved with throwing fists.
Yeah, my dad was kind of the opposite. Oh, but a pep talk from my action. I take it. I take results. Okay. My dad was in the special forces for like 21 years, and he went in as like a little kid. Like at the earliest that he could possibly go, he went. So when it came down to like raising me, he just did it like I was like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? So like, he lived in a cabin like out in the fucking woods. He like would teach me like survival, like surviving off the grid. He taught me land nav. He taught me combatives. He made me try to he showed me how to disarm somebody who, like somebody trying to attack me with a knife, by forcing me to try to stab him. And I was probably like 11 or 12 then.
Tough man. I've seen my aunt struggle with her toddlers.
Yeah. But yeah, so like my dad was always like, there's always an asshole in need of an ass beating out there in the world, you know? He's just an angry dude, and I carried it too. I remember when he got remarried, and we were like trying to take photos, right? And the photographer lady was like, can I get you to smile? Talking to me. And my dad was like, come on, smile, right? And I was like, you didn't teach me how to smile. And he's like, yeah, I guess I didn't. I was like, even when I was a little kid, he didn't like how I talked. He made me try to talk with a deeper voice, and if I couldn't, then I wasn't allowed to say nothing. It was so hard to talk when I was going through puberty, because like he would make me talk like it with a deep voice, and I couldn't, like, no words would come out because like my voice would want to crack, right? But yeah, he was just intense ass dude. Oh, I guess I can't do that while I'm on here. I remember when he tried to get me to stab him with a knife too, right? So like, pulled out like a knife. We were in the back of like a U-Haul because we had just emptied it out, and we were at like a storage unit place, like I don't like where you put all your furniture and stuff that you can't move in or whatnot. But I felt all accomplished. Just me and my dad were in the back of this U-Haul and it was empty, and I was like, yeah, me and you did that, you know? And he opens up his knife and then kicks it over to me, and he says, come at me with that knife. And he was like, come at me with that knife. And I remember like I picked it up and I tried to close it, but I wasn't strong enough to close it. I didn't know how to close it. And then so I just walked over to him and I tried to hand him the knife. And he grabbed my arm, my wrist, and he jerked my hand right, like with the blade, right at his gut. And he said, I said, come at me with that knife, you know? And I was like, God dang it, bro. So I just remember thinking, well, he's going to beat my ass unless I swing at him with this knife. So let me do that. And so I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a little ass kid crying, trying to stab my dad in the back of a U-Haul in the middle of a storage unit. Where's this motherfucker at? I heard his ass, bro. But, yeah, he disarmed me in many different ways, and that shit hurt like hell. And no, I didn't stab him. And that was, like, the only time he ever did that one. I don't know what the hell he was on one at that point. I felt good about emptying a U-Haul, and I guess he felt good about it so much that he felt like he needed to brush up his disarming skills. But, yeah. Sins of the father or whatever, right? Oh, motherfucker, bro. There's always some little... I'm gonna get him from afar.
Yo, Shooty. Been a long time since...
Oh, wow, dude is doing it again, man. What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on today? Bro, this shit just wants me to die. I was getting shot at from 2 different directions, and now it's hitting me with all of this chat again. Our whole conversation over the past few hours, bro. That's wild.
I've seen my aunt struggle with her toddlers. I got my fair share.
Oh, okay. It didn't do the whole thing. It only did a little bit.
But I also understand that where he comes from doesn't allow him to be the dad Hollywood thinks they should be.
Wait. I didn't get my share. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't mind having a tough dad at all. You know what I'm saying? There's just some of that shit that was just a little too far. Like, he would leave me out in the woods, and with a compass, like a military compass and a map, and tell me how many clicks away the cabin would be, and I'd have to go, like, find it. Let's see, there, oh, and then I failed 2 classes once. That hurt. I'm hurt. I'm gonna have to book it. Oh no, I landed right next to some other dude. But yeah, I failed like 2 classes, and he hyperextended my right knee. He kicked it in backwards. Shit like that's too far. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely don't mind some of the lessons and stuff that my dad taught me. I like the idea that I could go into the woods and I feel like I could survive. And I could survive not just like being in the elements, but I could survive if I was out there in the elements and somebody was out there trying to find me.
I started life on hard mode, but you had it much rougher.
Nah, bro, like, it's all like perceived stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I knew, you know what I mean? So, like, it wasn't that hard to me. It wasn't until I started, like, being able to have friends and, like, I stayed, like, my parents split up, and then, so my mom didn't move around like my dad did. My dad moved around all the time. But my mom, you know, she was a little bit more stable in where we lived sometimes. So like once I moved with her, I was able to like kind of have friends and have people like go to their house and like see how their parents act and stuff like that, and see like what like kindness looks like, you know what I mean, and like generosity and caring, what that stuff actually looks like. Which it's kind of wild, you know what I mean? Or like hearing a friend say something to their parent and then them not get their ass beat, like that was crazy to me. That was always crazy to me. But I think also, like, I came from a mixed family. Man, I'd love to find some health or something, bro. Maybe up in this thing. But yeah, I often don't talk about or think about that stuff. And I still like, for the most part, I think it was kind of cool learning land navigation.
I know how that feels like. But things like moving a lot as a kid does change your perception of life.
Yeah, it really does, because I think it at the core changes who you are, because I didn't want to be forgotten, and I just wanted to be remembered, and that's it. Like, I didn't like want to like move out of my dad's or anything because of the way he was. I wanted to move away from my dad because I was tired of moving. I was tired of not having childhood friends. I was never going to be as good as a friend to somebody as someone who would like have their childhood best friend there. You know what I mean? I never experienced that. And so, yeah, it was just kind of difficult. Damn, I can't believe we still ain't found any heals, bro. But yeah, like, when it came to, like, holidays or, like, making sure we have food on the table, stuff like that, my dad was real good about that stuff, you know? And my grandpa, Butch, R.I.P. Butch, he, yeah, he helped out a lot during, like, Christmas and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, us kids wouldn't have really had Christmases if he wasn't around to, like, help. But I think all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean, does change who you are. But I think at the core, would I still be the weirdo that I am today? You know what I mean? You'd think I'd be like, I'd have 50 firearms. Oh, what the tits, McGee? It's always somebody with a heisted weapon, like tucked into a corner like a little douche. Alright, whatever, GG's. Okay. I'll hold that L. But, yeah, my pops always made sure we had what we needed, and he made sure nobody fucked with us. He made sure nobody messed with his kids. And it wasn't, like, that he was real good at. And when I moved with my mom, I was, like, a short, fat kid with big glasses. I was, like...
Times that we remember.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. I'd like if all I remembered were good times. But it is what's in the forefront of my mind when I see, you know, when I see my dad. But, I don't want to end up like him. And it's like... I'm like the age now that he was when he was beating my ass when I was a little kid. You know what I mean? So... Or like when I was born. And my dad's also like real religious. You know, he kind of, I don't know if you've ever seen Peacemaker, but I mean, my dad's not like cause my grandpa's black, right? And my three uncles, they're very melanin blessed. My dad's pasty as shit. And, yeah. Like, My dad's I don't know. I related to that Peacemaker because of just the violence that the dad had. And the way he raised his kids like they were meant to be little soldiers. Like that's where I relate to the character Peacemaker, which is honestly I kind of like that he's gonna be in Mortal Kombat 1, and I'm not a big fan of Omni-Man or Homelander, but I just don't relate to those characters. How do you relate to a superhero like that? Especially Homelander. How the fuck are you gonna relate to Homelander? That's some deep-seated hate shit right there. Alright, man. I really appreciate you hanging out, dude. I really do. I really, really do. It made this a lot more chill, a lot more...
Remember that life is never fair for anyone.
Yeah. I mean... And it's also about perceived struggle. You know what I mean? So somebody that only knew rainbows and kisses and hugs and loves, you know what I mean? Like the first time they ever get yelled at, a voice gets raised to them, that was probably the equivalent of me having my knee kicked in backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, it's like perceived, like, you know, like I'm just like people who had it so good, when they get a little bad, it's devastating to them. You know what I mean? But people like us, we could take the bad, we could take those hits, and we could push forward, and it doesn't bother us more than, you know, a day. And we let that shit build up, and we'll let it bother us big time later on. But we'll take it out on somebody's chin if they need it. You know what I mean? But now I work a job where I can't even be hostile. Like I have to mind my P's and Q's, and I honestly think that's helped me out a lot. Working a job that, like, if I mess up at all, then I lose the ability to do what I do at my job. Like, let's say if I was married and I got divorced, then this entity would look at that as a possible, like, I'm going through a hard time and I could lose the ability to do what I do. Which is like, I pretty much like grant clearances to work on Department of Justice contracts. Anyway, so I do like work for like contract stuff. But it sounds way cooler than it is. It's super boring, and I sit in front of a computer and I get people second guessing all my stuff all day long. Like, oh, did you really do this? Yes, I did that. But they're not. It's not they're not privy to the information, so they just have to take my word for it. And some people just they can't handle that. But you know, anyway, whatever. I'm trying to like loosely talk about my work, but at the same time, yeah, I think like because we've taken blows, we're able to take blows more than a lot of people. You know what I mean? But it's all about that perceived pain. If your skin has never once grazed sandpaper and you feel it for the first time, you know what I mean? If the only thing your skin has ever touched is pillows and marshmallows, first time you feel a cat's tongue will feel like razor blades. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all about perceived stuff. Like, I think the pain level is the same. You know? Like, it's still soul crushing, hurts the heart, hurts the inside. Even amount.
Been a long time since
but yeah,
your last stream.
Look, they're trying to hit us again with this this looping of the chat. That's weird. But hey, like I said, man, I appreciate you coming by. I might stream a little bit later. I gotta make some phone calls, find out what's going on with my girl, stuff like that. But I genuinely appreciate. God damn it! I got something in my throat.
Things like this make me remember that life is not
Live.
fair for anyone. Don't mention it, dude.
Alright. But yeah, like I said, I really appreciate you coming by and having the chat and stuff, you know what I mean? Talk about real life, whatever. It's all good. But you know, it's funny, the people that do that kind of stuff to us, you think we would hate them. We don't hate them, do we? Alright, man. Like I said, thank you. I appreciate you. I might be on here in a little bit, but I do have to make a phone call. I might make myself a little lunch. We'll see what's going down. Alright, man. Peace.